We're learning more information about those two men. We learned both have lengthy criminal records in Idaho, and the Department of Correction director says Meade and Umfenauer were both members, as Abby mentioned, of the white supremacist prison gang Aryan Knights. IDOC director Josh Tewalt says the men also shared, as Abby mentioned, acquaintances both in prison and outside prison walls.
They did have some housing overlap on and off from December 29th, 2020 to when Mr. Umfenauer was released from our custody on January 17th of 2024. That they were both housed at the Idaho Maximum Security Institution, and there was frequent movement in between, but there were times within that time frame where they shared, they were in the same housing unit at our facilities.
Court documents show 31-year-old Skylar Meade was serving 20 years for shooting at a Twin Falls sheriff's sergeant during a 2016 high-speed chase when this incident at St. Al's occurred. Boise police say Meade has prior convictions, including felony possession of a controlled substance, grand theft, and introduction of contraband into a correctional facility. Idaho's court database shows Meade's first criminal charges in Idaho were all the way back in 2010 when he was convicted of theft. As mentioned, Meade has been charged multiple times since then, most recently for having contraband in prison. Nicholas Umfenauer, the other suspect in the attack, court records show that he's 28 or 29 years old. Records also show his first run-in with the law in Idaho was when he was a minor in 2008. He's faced several charges since, mostly up north in Clearwater County, and has been convicted of multiple crimes. In 2019, he was convicted of grand theft and unlawful possession of a weapon by a convicted felon. Court records show he was sentenced to 2 to 5 years in prison, and his sentence ended earlier this year. Today, he was arrested on charges of aggravated battery against law enforcement and aiding and abetting an escape. His bond, as we learned yesterday, was set at $2 million.